you nervous to take on this project, considering it is such an iconic franchise and character?
It certainly was a daunting task, and I certainly recognize how many diehard fans there are out there. I've kept them in mind. I think we all have, the studio and myself, the producers, when we made the movie. We made the movie for them as much as we've made it for a new audience. I was very, very aware of the legacy.
This seems to kind of go back to the original roots and has that terrifying element to it. Was that a conscious decision?
Very conscious decision to make this scary again. You know, the original movie, I think, is the most honest portrayal of who Freddy Krueger is supposed to be. Really scary. Maybe he talks to you, but it isn't all jokes, because he's going to kill you. And we've really, I think, gone back to the roots of what Freddy Krueger is and who he's supposed to be. And you know, I always say this isn't a remake, it's a reinvention.
Were you nervous to play such an iconic and beloved character?
Absolutely. It was, it's really scary kind of stepping into Robert's glove, as it were. I mean, the guy has done a phenomenal job of playing this character over the decades, and he's kind of synonymous with the character. And that's what's daunting, is to try to play a character that people already have something different in mind, or someone else in mind. But it was still more exciting than it was daunting, because it's like, you know, how can you not play Freddy Krueger? So it's like I had to go for it.
What was your interaction like with Jackie? Did you kind of keep away from him, or did you guys establish a relationship?
I mean, we tried to in the beginning keep away from him, but he's such a nice guy, and you know, we were working so hard and for so long that we kind of stopped doing that after a while.
It's hard to avoid someone so nice.
When you first saw yourself with the makeup and the wardrobe, what did you think?
I thought, no way. It was a trip. It was incredibly surreal. I mean, it's like every step of the way, you know, we kept adding something, and it was always a little, oh my gosh, look, the sweater's starting to get dialed in, and now the glove. And that first day when I was standing in front of the mirror, and you know, and I could just see everything. The fedora was there, the glove, the sweater, the fake fingertips, the makeup and everything. It was, wow, it was surreal.
There's a new element that's kind of been added that we haven't seen in the previous films, micro-sleep or micro-naps. Yeah. Explain what that is.
Micro-nap is essentially when you stay up.
You explain it in the film.
Just say your line.
I wish I could remember my line. Well, it says nightmares are triggered by the belief that the dreamer has no control, and this can cause insomnia. But then it says at the 70-hour mark, the insomniac will begin to experience micro-naps. His brain will begin to shut down its functions for several seconds in an attempt to recharge itself. This basically means that you're dreaming, but you don't know it. Like, even if you're awake.
What is it about this franchise and the character of Freddy that you think makes audiences still want to see it?
I think there's a lot of different things. I think, you know, for starters, the concept of it is just so scary to begin with, because, you know, you're so helpless in your sleep, and I think everyone can relate to that. And then secondly, I think, you know, because the character of Freddy actually is a character, he has a voice, he has a personality, I think that also adds to the appeal.
I think that when it comes to these campfire stories, you know, that he is one of the more compelling, you know, characters in the horror genre, especially of that group of films. And those are endearing and last, like the Halloweens and the Friday the 13th. But there was always, you know, Freddy Krueger to me always had the most dimensioned. He was always the most fully realized character.
Well, the scariest thing I think about Freddy Krueger, and I think this is what other people relate to, is that, you know, we all dream, we all have nightmares, and that makes us a universal theme that exists in Nightmare on Elm Street that we can all relate to.
There's not one nice or redeeming quality about Freddy. He's just a really cruel and evil guy. So do you have to like the characters you play, or did you try to find something about Freddy that you liked?
Well, oddly, this is what's so fun about this genre, this horror genre. It's a real sick bit of twisted fun in our culture. People love Freddy. Explain that to me.
I don't know. He scares me. I can't explain it.
Yeah, but you know what's fun about this genre is that you love to giggle while he's scaring you.